they have a few, like, probably a minute before you're gonna be waking up, so they have some time to figure some things out, and then you're gonna wake up, essentially.
Right, but because I'm unconscious, my transformation drops. That's one of the
Alright,
reasons.
let me change that for you.
Yeah.
Alright, yes, you have Drax on the floor now, just to be clear, the soul fire opened up the side of his rib cage, and there is a clear, defined hole where you can see into where his organs would be. Uh, Azadeus Letho, you see what would be his lungs expanding and contracting as he's breathing while he's unconscious, but it's not flesh that makes up his lungs.
Uh-oh.
It's crystal.
Ooh, that's bad.
Oh, he's
Well, I'm
taken over
tying
by
him
the
up.
crystal.
I grabbed a rope from my bag and I start tying him up.
Tying me up.
Yes. You just tried to kill one of our party members.
Well,
Mm,
2.
one,
Yeah.
Elora specifically, but yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Nifted,
actually,
right? Yeah, first Laura, then you
No.
went for Nifted.
No,
No?
I was
No.
going for you, man.
You were the one who
Okay.
shot an arrow.
Laura. I wasn't going for
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Niflet.
Alright, so I'm guessing you're bounding both his hands and his feet then?
Yes.
Okay.
And if
Anybody
we have
else doing
time.
anything?
Mhm.
Oh.
It's like if
I'm
we have time,
staying
we can
back
prop
and
him against the
observing.
rock.
Yeah, same.
Alright. Azadeus, are you doing anything?
still whatever I was doing last time. He's just as this is just praying to the twin fates, calling out Drax's name.
Gotcha. Alright.
Can I just hold an action and cancel if he gets hostile again?
Are you knocking an arrow ready to fire?
Yeah.
Alright. Drax, your eyes slowly begin to open, hazed and confused. Your chest is on fire even though it shouldn't be. Like, why does your chest burn? You're immune to fire in a sense.
The first thing I see, is it Letho or Azadeus?
Um, Letho.
Like, opening my eyes, I'm like, hey, Poldy, how comes you're in my home?
Your home?
Yeah, it's really hot in here, isn't it?
Eh,
Wait a second. Why do I have a hole in my chest?
Yeah, do you remember like the last 5 minutes where you tried to attack Laura?
I mean, attack is a big word. I was self-defending. She shot me first.
Yeah, but you got several warnings to stand down. Like,
Sorry, little cop.
have you cooled down? Like, can
um,
we? Not in the literal sense.
Nice one,
Like,
Celsius.
Thankfully, Drax, you are laying in water, so it is helping the fact that your painful open wound is burning hot.
I'm like, I'm quite in pain here, and I am restrained. I will make a strength check to break whatever is tying me up.
Go ahead.
Strength check or athletics?
I
Uh,
want I want to slap Drax.
yep.
I would say that would be in athletics.
Alright.
But as you're trying to pull against these ropes, you feel the hand of Azadeus across yours.
Drax, you idiot! What have you done?
I have
You
just... What?
you got me worried there. Why would you do that?
You're so beautiful, Asmodeus, by the way.
No, shut up, Drax. As he just cries.
What kind
I
of
think he's a little
morphine
bit
did
too
you put him
close to
on?
this.
Can
Drax,
you guys please
you-
free my hands?
Yeah, pull against the bindings, and you can see a little bit of the hemp rope fray as you're pulling, but it's not breaking fast.
Hmm. So would you mind perhaps, free me?
Well- That depends. Are you gonna get up and attack Alora again?
You beautiful Baldy, do I look like in the condition of being able to attack someone? Am I?
Well, knowing you, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I promise. I'm calm down.
Okay, fine. And I use my
You don't want to do an insight
weapon
check on
to
that?
cut off
You
the
don't want to
bindings.
do an insight check on that? Are you
Nope.
sure?
Yes.
Niflith is gonna, just from hearing this, like that. Nope.
But no,
My guy,
it,
it's not that smart.
he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
You don't know where his mental state is at. Alora, though, where's your mental state at there, Drax?
Well, with a 25, Alora knows that I am not angry anymore at her, and that I am calmed down in terms of she can be sure that my body language suggests nothing that would imply that I would attack her or anybody else right now.
All right.
Alright.
And with that, Letho cuts the bindings off your hands and you're able to stand up. Drax, now that you're able to stand up and get a better look at the gaping hole that is your side of your rib cage and part of your pec, you two can kind of slightly glance down into the opened cavity where you see the insides of your body lined with crystals.
I'm like, well, that doesn't look good.
You. That's what Soulfire does to you.
No, that's a crystal heart.
Ah.
Well, the gaping hole. is
No, the
one-
crystals inside.
Oh, the crystals.
No,
is... yeah.
Yeah, the crystals is from the crystal and heart.
Bags, where
I'm
you
gonna
going?
slowly walk. You see me slowly walking back.
Drax, do not do anything harsh.
Oh God.
Just
I mean,
walking.
the
Where you
corpse
going?
is already a pile of flesh, so
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
just like split into 4 pieces or something.
I try to
Drax,
grapple him.
don't.
Oh,
You wanna grapple me?
Yes, I want to try and grapple you.
I guess with
Athletics.
advantage because I'm like
yeah,
weak at this
he's weakened
Mm.
state, so please at advantage. Drax, you can roll at normal.
Yep, I will roll athletics to contest at normal. Oh yeah, even if
Okay.
I'm weak,
He-
I'm dragging you with me.
he has a purpose that he is walking with.
Guys. He's dragging me along.
Ready in action again.
I arrive here. I grab the bow.
oh.
Okay,
Like,
you have.
hey, we can go.
Let me put one elven bow into your inventory.
Why are you Drax?
What's that?
Put the bow back. I did
I
it
don't
for
know
like
what
a.
you're talking about. I don't know what
That
you're
is
talking
my
about.
bow,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Drax.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna walk. If you shoot me, you're an assassin. You're a murderer. You can't do that.
Drax. Put
Well,
the
Laura,
bow
it's
back.
fine. Just, it's just a bow.
Yeah, but I'd lay it there for like a gift and to repay my respect, like a sacrifice, an offer.
Oh,
Not for
oh,
him.
you put it
This-
there. Oh, you put it there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I think
oh,
that was
really?
a player.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
oh.
Alora's old bow.
I mean,
Oh.
then it
Well, no,
also
it's
would
mine.
not be grave robbing.
And it's also grave robbing, yes.
Why
He
did you-
still also has a spinal cord in his hand.
Yeah.
Elora, you really want me to put that down there
At
again?
least put the spine back.
Yes.
No, I like the spine. I'll put back the bow. I will just put down the bow back. Okay, I didn't remember that Elora put it there. I put the
Yeah,
bow
no,
back. I
that's
will
fine.
remove
It's
it.
team
Alright.
player. Then the Lord also has said nothing because you basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still dragging the spine along, or what?
I
Yes.
have it in my inventory. It's my
I
weapon.
haven't
Has it-
seen it.
So, DM, tell me, how does this spine feel like? Is it like a light weapon, or is it more like a normal
It's-
weapon?
I mean, it's like a floppy short sword for you. It only
Okay.
does 1d6 bludgeoning damage plus your strength modifier.
Right. So it's a weapon
And
with the finesse.
You don't
bonus.
know how many technically times you're going to be able to hit something with it before it just falls apart.
Exactly. So,
But to be honest, the spinal cord, I think Laura would totally oversee it, especially what happened, and didn't even know that he still has it.
that was exactly the reason why you shot me in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I know.
But by the way, DM, do I still have my was it I think it was the left hand that was made of spikes because of the crystal shards?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, by the way, guys, new weapon unlocked, and I wave my hand that now is like a bowl full of spikes.
Can I, just off of rough estimates of how long I've known him, right?
Face
Start
Yeah.
trying to make a guess at how long it takes before he eats a chunk of crystal. Because this does not seem.
How hard did you focus? Did you like look into the cavity and see everything and kind of if okay, I'll say this. Inside his chest cavity, you don't see flesh.
Mm-hmm.
It's protruding from his skin now.
Yeah.
So he's becoming a crystal.
Yes.
Probably assume that there's not much organic Drax left.
Uh-huh. Clacy, do you know if there's a cure for crystallization in there?
Give me a moment thinking. Best hope for subject is to awaken.
Okay. Do we just want to try to take some rest here then? Before we continue on?
Yeah, I love the fact that me as a player and also look for like a reason for Lord to not like kill him, and basically, oh yeah, Lord probably forgot about it or something like at heat of the battle, and he just showed it off and be like,
So, yeah. Do we just sleep for a bit?
Well, I think Drax might need some time to heal a bit.
recover? Yeah.
listen, he still have this fucking spinal cord, all this, and he doesn't put it back.
Yeah, let's just forget about that and move on, because otherwise, I don't think the whole party's gonna leave here.
The
most
whole
of us-
reason.
DM, I would like to concentrate again on my hand, which is full of spikes, to see if it goes back to normal.
You hold up your fist with the jagged pieces of crystal sticking out of it. And as you concentrate for them to go back in, you see a few more begin to pop out.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
To be
Okay.
honest, the only reason why Elora Ravikam thinks like, oh, you know what, he doesn't have much left anyway. He's just about to die anyway. So I guess for now, whatever. If he's about to die, that's his punishment for what he has done.
Damn.
There we
I
go.
would like to, as I'm focusing on my fist, I'll do it after a long rest. Actually, never mind. I'll do it after a long rest. Another thing.
Like that is gonna come on up. Like, do you need some time to rest before we continue, or are you okay?
Who are you talking to?
The Drax.
Letho. And I pat your hand with my other hand, the normal one. Do I look okay to you? You see, I
Well-
can see my fucking lung. Do I look okay?
And remember,
to
his
you?
eyes are also the fractured crystalline as well.
Right.
So like, well, you don't look okay, but to be honest, I'm not sure if it's will get better
I
or
don't know what's
worse
more
if we
shattered,
wait.
if my heart, my chest, or my lungs, or my pride.
Yeah. So do you want to
Leave me
rest here,
alone.
or
You can go ahead. I don't care. I'll just rest here.
okay? I guess I'll let him move back down to the rest.
I move in between the three pillars and like I'm just gonna sleep here.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
And I ritually cast Lehman's tiny hut.
Gotcha.
Ah,
All right. As Nithlis casts a small place for you all to rest in, well,
I
most of you in a safe place.
I
One of
order
you.
my dragon to
Mhm.
guard and watch out if Drax get any closer. Oh.
Gotcha. All right.
It's mean, but I had the same idea.
Yeah.
Everyone can click the long rest button. You all are taking your sleep for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
So let me.
Long rest. Let me check what spells I want.
While you were doing that, Drax,
Mhm.
as you awaken from your rest and you peer down at the where the hole was,
Mhm.
it is now a crystalline rib cage that you can see that has a very thin veil of crystalline skin over top of it. You can still see your lungs moving up and down through it.
Oh, that's cool.
Huh.
Huh. I'm like, whoa, okay. Well, that's pretty weird and cool at the same time. Cool. As
Yeah.
of now, as I'm looking at that, DM, I
Yeah.
would like to concentrate again on my hand, but this time I would like to concentrate on shaping the weapon, the spikes, into making them an actual shape, the shape of the blade of an axe.
Oh god. He's planning something.
Drax,
Yes.
as you concentrate on your hand, uh, your wrist separates from your forearm.
What?
What?
Your fingers begin to splay out into deformed directions as the crystal grows outwards, and a very crude shape of an axe is formed out of what was your hand.
Ha! Wow.
Fantastic.
Hand axe?
I guess so. But less reach, no?
I'm like, ooh.
You can no longer hold your halberd because it is a two-handed weapon.
I hold my halberd with one hand. DM.
Oh, that's right, because you have a shield. Well, you can't. You no longer have your shield.
Correct. I can't.
It's one or the
I
other.
wanna hold my shield. I'm like, well, I couldn't hold it anymore before, anyways. I would have had like a bowl of spikes, anyways. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, you still technically could, but now, yeah, you no longer have one of your hands.
Oh, really? Could I before do that? I really could. I thought I didn't.
I mean,
Oh.
nothing was stopping you.
Oh, because I thought that you said that my hand was like literally shaped more like a
Well,
spike than
what
everything. I thought, okay, I can't
no,
hold the
what
shield.
happened originally was when it first happened, the spikes were driving through like in all directions, so it pinned your
Ah.
hand closed. But after the fight, it had broken open.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh well,
Okay.
no more shield. Shit. So
Okay.
now my AC drops to 16. Oh fuck.
Drax, are you okay?
I am not answering that. I'm walking more behind the rock.
Is
Maybe
it still
sleeping.
Drax or is it Crystal?
Being formerly known as Drax, are you okay?
You hear sound like a blade being struck on a rock.
I'm just gonna fly up and look down at it. At the
If you do that, you would see me striking a rock with my newly crystalline axe.
Nithith, you will also see that his horns have been replaced by crystal.
Mhm.
What the hell?
Okay. We need to find you a cure now.
Rope wire.
Hmm.
Drax, are you still you?
Yeah, let me be.
I put in front of you a minor illusion of what you look like now.
Uh, well, that's cool.
That's not good.
So we're moving on.
Sure. Which door were we supposed to go to?
Glacy will point.
All right, this is gonna be fun because now I can constantly switch between having a shield and having a halberd.
I mean,
Not both at the same time, but I have a hand axe, so it works.
yeah.
Yes.
I kind of forgot, but what was the difference between this one, and that one?
Different parties.
Yeah, basically.
So we can go to this one if we want to.
No, you can't.
All right.
So, Drax, are you avoiding me?
No answer to that.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
use this second.
It's like I'm distracted. It's like I'm not listening to you. I'm completely distracted in observing my my new hand, my chest, shit like that.
I'm gonna use the second of the three mage armor scrolls.
Gotcha.
Huh.
And what does that put your AC to?
Fuck, what was that again? Mage armor 5e.
Plus Dex.
That is 13 plus dex. So
Okay.
it's something like, I don't know, 16?
Oh, it does all the math. I just need to know the base number.
Oh.
There you go.
I have
Yep,
plus,
16.
yeah, 16.
Okay. And while this is going on, as you walk into this small enclosed room, a shield of light will form behind you as the door in front of you, a metallic door will begin to rotate and slide open. One moment.
That's not worrisome. What the fuck?
Oh wow, laboratory. Holy shit, what the fuck is this?
Damn.
These adventures again.
Can I summon my echo?
Yeah,
Yes.
one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these adventures again.
Avengers.
Adventures, yeah. Look at this.
This. Lacey, is this the room where we're supposed to be in?
Before everybody starts moving, let me get Lethos Echo real quick.
Yep.
And there you go. All right. What were you gonna say, Jopin?
I'm asking Glacy, is this the room where we're supposed to be in, then?
Yes. Proceed forward, please.
I'm gonna make another insight on it because this shit seems kind of suspicious. Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna move forward.
As you walk into the room forward, again, similar to what you had seen before, you see vats of people almost frozen in time.
Does anything seem alive? At this point, or
Des-
still?
Desiccated corpses within capsules.
Mhm, got it. Thanks.
It looks like we have no choice.
Oh, we're still on stop combat? Oh wait, we have to do have to quit, there we go.
As you're walking through this area, you see very odd things. Like there are illusions that are floating over top of this table that
Oh
seem
shit.
to be depicting the planet and the 3 moons that float around it.
Is there any writing by it?
And it is the ruins that you've seen before.
I'm gonna ritual cast comprehend languages.
10 minutes
This is what
later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on as I gotta pull up some other notes for this. All right. The central planet is labeled Sanguinus, which is the planet that you live on. You see the 3 moons. You see Jorgen, Albinex, and Nocturnus. And it's giving basically it's some weird of positional thing that's going on. It's saying, this one is rotating around this one at this speed. It's at this distance from the central planet.
Okay. All right. So, places where in this room are we supposed to head to?
She will point this direction.
I guess we'll start walking that direction.
Next to you, you will see a giant machine that is causing some form of energy to be whipping through this central portion, and it is completely exposed and glowing and humming with unknown forms of energy to even you, Nithlith.
Mm-hmm. So further, or is this it?
Just a little bit further. More machines of blinking lights and flashing panels. Nothing has any seemingly indicators on it. It's just all flashing. Though I'll tell you the one word that you do consistently see, Nithlith, is error.
Okay.
Oh.
Um, do I see anything in particular with my weird half true sight ability?
Um,
Oh yeah, my character is bigger because I was shapeshifted last session.
oh, do you need to be shrunken down a little bit?
Yeah,
Ask
Yeah.
Glacy where to go now.
Here,
I was
hold
like,
on.
why?
I'll move your-
Why? I was
Yeah.
like, why is Nathan so small?
There we go.
Okay.
I asked Glacy where exactly then.
And
Oh, big
point
fuck off
towards the
hallway.
door right out of his. Yeah, I forgot to unveil that part.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What's this?
It's again another seemingly illusion that's floating above this. This one is just a nondescript sphere that is producing light, and it seems to be the light source for down here.
Hello, I want to check this room really quick. So see if there's some occasionary things happening on the yacht. Then
No, it's pretty much the mirror of the other side. These metal containers that you're standing next to give a weird hum as you stand next to them.
okay,
Hmm.
all right.
Mm.
And after we did quick switch,
Alright,
she walked back and
and-
forward, and she just joins the group.
Drax,
Mhm.
as you're getting deeper into this place, it's not that you're seeing anything, but you're beginning to hear the whispers left, right ear, back and forth, and they sound louder through each door you pass.
Like, hey, Letho, do you hear it?
Hear what?
This noises. You don't hear it?
I mean the
Uh,
humming? Yeah, I heard
oh.
the humming. It's over there.
No, not the humming. There's another noise. Like,
As the
voice-
door opens in front of you,
Oh
Nithla.
dear God. That's
Oh wow. Oh fuck!
Uh,
that looks like
What
a
the
dragon
f-
egg.
What the
Or
fuck
a
is
dragon
that?
part.
Ouroboros.
Oh Jesus!
Fuck! Oh, it's a crystal.
Fuck.
Mm.
I step in.
It's all abandoned.
Are
In
those
this room, it's almost like a strange garden in a sense. You see all these large flowers, but they're dead.
Uh,
There's more of the containers that hold people, but these ones are actually, they look like they have life in them. They each have a mask on their face. Their eyes are closed, and they are floating within these tanks.
can we
I
wake
walk
them up?
up to this one and see if there's any writing on it. And Glacy, what's up with these people? They're still alive, it seems.
The panel next to it, Nithlith, you'll be able to read that this is health status right here, and it's stating that their heart rate is good, brain activity good, the amount of oxygen they're taking in good, nutrients good, and you can also see that siphoning is good. So something is
Siphoning?
being pumped from these people.
Mm-hmm. Glacy, do you know what this is?
Part of the Great Machine.
What does this person look like?
They're very generic in a sense. It's not like these were. It
Okay.
doesn't seem like these are very crazily like deformed or they've got something that stands out. They're human.
Okay.
And this gentleman has medium length brown hair, but other than that, he's 5'10", normal human man.
Does there seem to be a latch to open the capsule or something?
Yeah.
There doesn't appear to be any way. It's like 3 metal beams that go down around a glass cylinder.
Hmm. That's gonna be hard.
DM.
Kind of want to
I am-
smash it with my weapon.
Oh, please go. I was about to say that. Please go. Go ahead.
I think that's
Yeah.
gonna kill them, but
Yeah, but
I'm
at the
already
same
moving
time, I
on.
kind of want to get them out. So
Save them.
try to
Alright,
hit the
Letho.
last one there.
The glass is fairly thick, but when
Excellent.
your warhammer makes contact with it, you do see cracks and splinters form, and you can see a little bit of liquid beginning to leak out.
Oh wow, it's working.
Does the liquid do anything to its environment?
No, it doesn't. You don't smell anything. It looks like it's just trickling water.
Okay. Gonna hit it again.
Nice. This time you hit
Nice.
it, and it cracks all the way around, and everybody hears shattering glass and rushing water as the water or the liquid pools down onto the floor. The man drops to the floor. The panel lights up red, and you see all vitals. Or well, you don't see anything, but the man is laying there motionless on the ground.
Ah, he
I want to
kills.
poke him with the end of my warhammer to see if I can get him to wake up.
You push him a
Oh.
little bit on the shoulder, and no response.
Hello, sir? Still there?
Too bad.
Do they
Oh, he's
do
gonna
they
eat
see-
it.
do they-
Deus, as you walk up with your medical knowledge, you don't see the chest rising or falling. You don't see involuntary ticks. You don't see any form of life in this husk.
To resurrection, let's go.
Oh,
A little
I
bit too
actually-
early.
I actually have it.
Oh, do it.
No, you have Revivify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he just was alive, right? Do it fast.
I mean, can I do it? Wait, do I have it?
No, we don't have the diamonds, do
I
we?
do.
Ugh.
As you're standing there talking about this, Letho, Drax, Asmodeus, all roll me a perception real quick.
Sure.
See who
With my
notices it
sight-
first.
With my sight, do I do it at advantage or
Oh, that's
normal?
not 20.
Nice.
Oh wow.
No, for this is a physical thing, so it's
Oh.
not from the true sight. But as the day extracts, you quickly begin to see little pinpoints of crystal like poking up to the skin, and then
Oh.
shards begin to grow out at an exponential rate. And his core, in just 10 seconds, his whole body turns into a crystalline cocoon.
Oh.
Crystalline cocoon. Oh.
Well, it's not. I shouldn't say cocoon because that implies something's coming out of it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's think of
It
it
becomes
almost like a
Draxified.
crystal moss grows over
Oh,
top
okay.
of him.
Eat it, Drax.
Mm, I would like to. I'm looking at it, and I would like to see if I feel like the possibility to establish a link with it.
There is no life here.
Okay. I'm like, well, it's that. It's just crystal.
And in fact, Drax, as you're looking around at the rest of them in the capsules, you're not feeling any signs of life.
Hmm.
Drax, you aren't you worried that you might become like them?
No answer to that question. I'm going to observe this one. Do I see anything, DM?
On top of this fountain, you see unlike the crystals that you're dealing with that have kind of this bluish, sometimes greenish hue to them, this is a chromatic, very differently colored crystal on top of this, and it seems to be producing the liquid that pours down into this fountain. And in fact, as you're following the liquid down, you see two fish, one white and one black, swimming in continuous circles around the bottom of this pool.
I'm like looking back at Azadius, and we're gonna say, look, it's not that I don't worry that that may occur. It's just that I have more important missions that are more important than my existence as well. You know. Now that said, look at this fish. Super cool. Want to eat some fish?
I think this symbolizes something. as I hold my wait, what's it called? The medal?
Are you talking about?
The holy symbol of the Twin Fates.
Oh yeah, your holy symbol. To you, Asmodeus, yeah, this is very symbolic. It almost in a sense seems ritualistic. Because one, these fish are perfectly swimming opposite of each other
Huh.
at perfect rates.
He just holds the symbol in his hands, in both hands, and goes, "So is this what destiny looks like?" And
Uh,
then looks at Drax.
I'm like, damn, this particular colorful crystal, do I feel anything coming from it?
As you begin to concentrate on the chromatic crystal at the top of the fountain,
Mm-hmm.
you can not only feel yourself, but you feel that crystal vibrating at the same rate.
Oh. That is weird. Like, okay.
And real quickly for Alora and Nithlith, so this is a set of stairs that go up, and this is kind of like a balcony right here.
Oh, so it's looking down on this then?
Yeah, so it's looking down through, and this is a glass
okay.
wall that is currently in between all of you
So
and
we
then what's left. And
is
yeah, you
there
can very clearly see through that there is a giant dragon's egg underneath some form of a glass dome, machines attached with pipes running from these things in here to the machine, from even the egg to the machine, and from this side to the machine, and you see all sorts of weird technology on the other side.
do we see a way to get on the other side?
I think there's
No.
a hallway up here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll reveal that in a
okay.
second once we get through with these ones down here.
Yep.
All right. Anyone else doing anything down here at the fountain?
Well, I communicate to the others what I feel out of this fountain, and I am also, while I am concentrating on it, do I feel like that this particular crystal has some different properties compared to the other types of crystals we came across?
Very.
Very different properties. Mhm. Uh, okay. I want to do something very stupid, but but I'm literally too scared to do it because I know you, effort.
I'm not there to stop you.
Same.
Drax is left to his own devices. What does he do?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna do probably one of the most stupid things ever, but why not? I'm gonna do it. Well, maybe not. Actually, I'll be smart. I want to take the spinal cord, and as I cross the water, jumping from here to here and here nearby, let's say, I would like to uh, touch that crystal with the spinal cord.
All right. First, roll me an acrobatics check because you're jumping onto a steep, wet surface.
Okay, acrobatics. 20.
Okay.
Out of character,
You're
hopefully
able to
succeed.
make it across, and you manage to grip onto a few of the sections that are like you have your hands up underneath where the water runs down. The
Yeah.
very few dry pieces that are on this. You can begin to climb up because it is about another 10 feet above you.
Okay.
So I will let you choose athletics or acrobatics.
Obviously, athletics.
Yep, figured as much. Okay, you're able to begin
Oh
grabbing
wow,
pieces
that's 20, right?
with
Yep.
your one hand,
Oh wow.
and you grab on pull your foot up, jam it into a hole, pull yourself up, let go, grab onto another piece, and you're doing this all the way up because you only have one hand.
Hmm.
And you get to the top,
Well,
and
I
now
have
I'm
one
going.
hand. I kind of
Yes.
have two in the sense that I climb with one and with the other I pick and then I put the blade in and then I just pull myself off,
Yeah.
you know?
So at the top,
Yeah.
you jam the axe into one of those crevices, and you grab the spinal cord and you tap the crystal.
Yes, what happens?
Nothing happens.
I do it multiple times.
Tink, 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 tink.
Nothing happens.
Morse code.
Okay.
As you're getting closer, though, those vibrations are getting stronger.
Okay.
Do we
With my
notice
halberd,
this?
I will put
Uh,
We probably
You,
not.
Alora
Yeah.
and Nithlith actually can roll perceptions because you're up at the top, and the other two are on the exact
Nope.
opposite side of the
Nah,
fountain.
I'm
So.
focusing on it. I'm focusing on it.
Okay. Nope.
Well-
Nobody else is noticing this.
I am going to put the a spinal cord away. I'm gonna take my halberd and with an amazing, elegant fighter move, I'm gonna chop off one piece of that crystal.
Go
Hopefully.
ahead and attempt it.
Really?
What? Twice in a
so-
row, mate.
Wow.
Everybody in the room. So, Drax, you bring up your halberd and bring it down into the center mass of this. What everybody hears at first is metal glancing off crystal, but the sound amplifies to the point where it is piercing in every person's ears besides you, Drax. And then as each time this crystal bumps down the side of this fountain and it creates a noise, it creates another resonant piercing. All of you have to cover your ears or for fear that your eardrums are going to blow out.
I immediately start flying in this direction. What the fuck did you do?
And now I guess that this piece of crystal is on
It
the
is
like.
down here sitting within the
Right.
waters.
I'm going to again strike this time. Just first I jump back here, actually. So I do another acrobatics. 16.
Okay, you managed to slide your way down.
All right, and then I'm going to strike one extremity of the shard again of the crystal to just like have a piece of it.
Well, the chunk that you broke off
Mm-hmm.
would actually be about the size of your forearm.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh, okay. Well,
Wait, what?
in that case, if it's about the size of my forearm, I'm just gonna scream, "Hey, Asmodeus! Come here, check this out!" Asmodeus!
As your
Screaming.
ears are ringing as it is.
I come over, stay flying in the air.
Oh, I think
Fucking
Asmodeus
trash.
is muted or something. No, he's
So
not.
Um,
Still
What's
there.
this? Sylvan?
Lost
Hello?
lost audio. Can't hear Discord. Trying to fix it.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Not
Oh,
fixed. No,
again.
you should be
Yeah,
back.
he already fixed it.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
always fixed.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
now I
There
hear
we
you.
go.
Okay. Okay.
Like, hey man, look at this. Grab your
Well,
gloves.
here, real quickly. Where'd you could you hear everything still being
Yeah.
or
Yeah, I
okay.
could hear it. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Alright.
And then also real quickly, all of you that are moving up towards the fountain and seeing this crystal in the water, as it's sitting in the water, you can see the water vibrating around it. If you've ever seen an ultrasonic cleaner, that's what it looks like.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Huh? Ultrasonic cleaning?
Drax, what did you do again?
I grabbed the souvenir.
A souvenir?
Yeah.
On the crystal, by the way.
His size goes What do you need from me?
Well, put your gloves on, grab it, and stash it.
He's
That's
learned.
something cool.
So,
I've learned.
DM, if I do that, what does anything come up?
You want me to stash the crystal?
Yes.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Let's make a necklace out of it or something.
Strangely, Nithlith, as you tried to identify this thing, it's not registering anything. It's not even registering that it's magic.
Uh-huh. You'll be fine.
Is it dangerous?
It
So
doesn't seem
are
to
you
be
are you,
magical.
I'm
are you
asking
picking it
Nithlith.
up as it is?
No.
I'm asking Nithlith before I do that.
It doesn't
Okay.
seem to be dangerous.
Well, here goes nothing as I wear my leather gloves and pick it
Yep.
up.
You put your gloves on and you reach down into the water, and as you grab this thing, it is violently vibrating in your hands.
Drax, what is this? As I try to put it in the do I have a jar or are they all full?
No, it's like the
remember,
size
this,
of my
yeah,
forearm.
this thing is the size of Drax's forearm, so it's
Oh my
hefty, and it's vibrating in your hands. It's like holding a steel rod that's vibrating.
Drax, is your bag big enough?
Okay. Well, let me try something. I would like to focus again on my hand. Well, my X hand, let's call it. And
Yes.
I'd like to change its shape into the shape if it's possible.
Max.
Let me think. I would like to change the shape of my hand, expanding the crystal and shaping it into a crystal made hand.
Mayhand?
Crystal made hand.
Oh,
Okay. As you try to picture a hand where the axe is currently, Sylvian, make me a strength check or a strength saving throw
Oh,
to see if you can hold on to this thing.
okay.
not bad.
Sylvian or Azadeus, you're being pulled towards Drax. Drax, your hand begins, well, the axe begins to kind of crack and contort, and also pull towards the crystal that Azadeus is holding.
I'm like, nope, nope, and I
I
grab
try
my
to-
hand. I grab my arm with my other hand, and I
I try
pull
to
it
resist
backward.
as well.
Make me a strength saving throw, Drax. Okay, you two are able to pull back apart from one another far enough to where it doesn't feel like you're being magnetized towards each other anymore.
I'm like, okay, so I'm like, okay, change of plan. Throw that away, Sylvan, because that is odd. I don't like something that wants to go towards my arm.
I just
back
put
in
it
the
on
water.
the floor. I'm gonna see if Soulfire works then.
Wait, is it
Get
is it shallow?
The water is probably a foot and a half deep.
It's not that
Wait, how much?
It's fairly shallow.
Like, it's like knee height deep for you.
I was like, okay, I put it in the water.
All
Like
right,
in
put
front
it
of me.
back in the water, and it vibrates the water and has all sorts of bubbles coming up from it.
Does it have any effect on the fish that are in the fountain?
Nope, fish seem to swim by just as normal.
Do these fish look like normal fish?
As you concentrate on the fish and actually look at them more closely, you can see they are extremely defined crystalline fish. Like the details are so great that it looks, you can see each individual scale is made of a crystal.
Oh, wow.
But if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't notice this would be different to a regular fish.
I see. Um,
Hey, do you
well,
all want to come up here? There's a hallway or door or whatever.
yeah, we should reach the others. We think about this crystal later, maybe. This is getting weird. Did my hand, by the way, change its shape, DM?
It is now an even more crooked-looking axe.
Okay.
There, T.
That's a carpet, right?
Lacey, how
Yeah.
much further is it?
Right around the corner.
Oh god.
And also, Drax, the voices are very loud at this point.
I'm like, you guys really don't hear it?
Hear what?
All these voices! You don't hear it, really?
I'm beginning to worry about your sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did you say?
I'll keep walking up.
You see one more door ahead of you.
I'm gonna wait
And
until
at
the
this
rest
point,
is...
Glacy is kind of actually gripping onto your clothes and shaking you and pointing forward.
Yes, Glacy.
This is it.
I go up to the door. I don't trust this. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Uno momento.
I was muted. Hello.
The index.
Hello.
What? Where?
In the center of the room.
Oh wow.
Hold on
Wow.
again. One moment, please.
Oh shit.
before
Yeah,
we
but
go
that's
too far
that's
in.
that's
Info.
in meta knowledge, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
Oh
and I gotta
shit.
change
damn.
music, so don't move any farther.
Oh, it all goes.
One thing I did forget to add is, as this door is opening, suddenly you will hear the sounds of piano being played.
Oh.
Mm.
And also, I see that the other parties is going to the same. Yeah, there's different maps, but like the same direction. One goes here, one goes here. Here we go. Oh,
All right. As you walk through, you will hear the sounds of classic piano. Similar to the room before, there is a glass wall in between you and where this piano music is coming from. You see machines that seem to be shooting energy into a white crystal in the center of the room that you're in, surrounded by some form of magical circle. And
is
even
this
more
correct?
sanity going on. Is it what?
Oh yeah, I saw that Drax, but then I saw like, oh wait. In the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Our characters niffling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, what? I'm just noticing it now.
That's not good.
Astrid Starrain. What?
Oh,
I
hey.
mean, I wasn't
They're here.
surprising Drax was here, but like we all like.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
You see kind of a shorter guy with electric blue hair
Oh, it's a
carrying
guy.
around a pumpkin mask. And he'll walk up to the glass and literally phase through it.
What?
My mom did warn me about cults.
Took y'all long enough.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Compassion.
Compassion?
Or, name. You can call me Milanix. I know it a lot going through the heads right now. But real quickly before I let you talk to the big guy, which one of it was you? Oh yeah, you. And they will walk past each of you and walk up to you, Letho. And they
Yes?
will hold their hand out for a handshake.
He will give a handshake.
For the small frame of this character, they give a firm handshake back and they smile. Thank you for always caring about others. No, we don't get enough of that. And they'll literally start walking back. But yeah, now that you all begin to focus into the room, within all of these capsules, you see people floating, including yourselves.
What?
Nithlith, Alora, Letho, Azadeus, and you even see a large one on the other side of
Drax.
Drax.
Drax, there's a.
No, hey,
Oh.
Drax, there's a glass. Hey, buddy, there's a
This is-
glass wall.
Sorry.
Oh, that was muted.
Wait, can I move it? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, right here.
What do you want to say,
Oh, I
Doctor?
see.
Oh, I want to say, oh, no problem to Milnex.
Oh.
But apparently it was muted.
Oh, yep,
I
you
just
were.
thought.
What is going on here?
Why am I not there? Explain. What? Why do I see there and my friends? Well, Avengers.
Then you will see the gentleman in the center of the room stand up from the console that he's sitting at. Alright, and as he walks, his visage fades. Alright,
Wait, he's gone now.
so. No, I'm just over here.
Oh.
I'm sure you're all pretty confused on what's going on here.
Yeah.
In a sense, your world is going to die.
What?
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, it is spiraling towards the center of everything. But
What?
I am selecting few people who can help me with a task to hopefully fix this. What you all have been experiencing here, I guess you could akin it to a dream, but it is still reality.
Excuse me if I interrupt you, but
Yes,
who are you?
Go ahead. I'm the Index, and let me do this to help you out a little bit. And he'll snap his fingers, and he's going to look across at each of you. Hello, Jopin. Hello, Nocturnal. Hello, Sylvian. Hello, Dragon. And hello, Drake.
Look a little bit too much into my soul.
But there is a problem. Originally, I was going to have you go through more of these worlds and hopefully gain more power and knowledge before I had to do what I'm going to do. But timetables, unfortunately, necessitate me to awaken you guys now.
Awaken?
Like I said, what you're in is kind of a dream.
What you're talking about, dream or not dream? Do you know how I can revert this crystal transformation of mine?
Am I smoking DMT again?
As for you, Drax,
That's fine. I was joking.
Yes.
you have caused yourself some complications.
Yes. I'm sorry
But
about that.
you're fine. I allow you all free will to do what you wish. I do not try and control you. But your actions have consequences. In stating that, all of your actions, everything you have done, all of your progression will continue with you in the best ways possible once you awaken where you will be. The place you will be going to, I guess the best way to explain it is imagine multiple universes crashing in on one another. The city of Noxeros is a conglomerate of different timelines, universes, and realities smashed into one because of the incident that myself, in a sense, had caused.
So you're saying that this reality is not real?
It is. Like I said, it's what you're going through is still reality. If you had died here, I could not move you forward. So there is life and death and a cycle here. But
So this is reality crashing into everything until we have a finalization.
until nothing's left, yes.
So we do have multiple lives.
Yes. It happened
like-
to us a long time ago where, and we don't even know what triggered it, but all of myself across different timelines, realities, universes formed a connection. We're able to communicate with one another. And you can imagine an infinite amount of yourself can be a little too much sometimes. But there was every version of me possible, every good, every bit of bad. Unfortunately, I was part of probably the worst one of them. And in a singular fractionary moment of trying to do what I thought was right and help people, I fucked everything up. And what you see before you is a fraction of that being. I am the knowledge and understanding. You've met Malinix, who is compassion. There is Orion, who is memory, and there are others. But we are more mental concepts than anything else. What we require help with is we don't have physical cells in this place. We are thoughts. Where you come in is helping us with the physical parts. What lies in Noxeros is the body and the soul. And both of those need to be found again for us to be able to have a physical presence to maybe change things. But the issue lies of him. When we broke, what was good broke off from him.
You said that.
So he no longer has compassion. He no longer has knowledge and understanding. He no longer has ambition or drive. He no longer has memories. He is just hatred. And the reason the timetables have moved forward is he is also himself taken his plans to the next step of ending everything. It's up to him. All of these timelines will collapse in on themselves and everything will disappear. Now I know I just dropped a whole lot on you. So at this point, in an orderly fashion, each of you can ask questions.
I am going to rush in front here, look at him. I cannot grab him, I suppose.
Do you attempt to grab him?
Oh god.
Yes.
Okay, you reach out to grab him and your hand stops just millimeters away from the surface of his body.
Right, and I'm like, I'm not all in. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help anything I can. You know, I've got a wife here that I need to find. So if that means helping you means saving the universe, and namely saving my wife, 100%, I'm helping.
Wait, what? You have a
Yeah.
wife?
Drax,
Yeah.
I'm going to be forth and right with you. Your wife will no longer exist. Once
What?
once I awaken those that I can, this universe will still end up crashing into Noxeros. Everything else will disappear.
Nobody else will make it.
Nobody else, unfortunately. There may be alternate versions of themselves that end up in this place, but I can't guarantee most 99.9999 to the nth degree will disappear from this place forever.
No, I mean, can prevent that.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Oh.
You
So what
can-
is it that you want us to do exactly?
In stating a little bit before, we are the thoughts. We don't have physical forms in that place. Whereas sending you over, essentially we are taking your memories here and putting them within that place and giving you physical form. And so you will be able to help us find the physical body and the physical soul of what was left of us. And if you can connect those two, we can possibly rejoin, and that will allow us to fight him.
Okay.
Will we be able to stay in contact with you guys since we're somewhere else and you guys are only thoughts and don't have physical bodies?
Unfortunately not. The city, once you reach there, the most prominent feature will be the central spire. It is two spiraling pillars around each one another, one black, one white. And we exist inside of those, obviously, as the thoughts, but there are fail-safes in place to prevent people from reaching that place, and fail-safes that are far too dangerous, at least right now, for any of you to go near.
Diam, when I look at the index, do I see anything particular with my true sight, by the way? Forgot to ask.
Sorry, I had to burp. The white crystal in front of you it's brilliant, it's pure, it's unlike the other crystals that seem to be malformed and misshapen.
No, I wasn't looking at the crystal. I was actually asking.
Oh,
when I looked at
him.
him first.
No, because yeah, your token's looking this direction. That's why I thought.
No, yeah, sorry.
You're good.
No, but I meant before when I spoke to him.
Okay. While you're looking at him, he seems generally like a normal man. The only major thing that stands out with him really is the scar that sits across his.
Oh, all right. So I cannot
Aye.
see anything else particular. That's fine.
Okay.
What were our
So-
previous lives? Or future, I don't know.
Now that's gonna be up to you. Once you do awaken, you're gonna grab a random version of yourself from a timeline and end up there. So I'm not even quite sure yet.
But also like our previous ones we already have.
You'll have the ability to remember them, but not right off the bat. I'll
Alright.
say that much.
Okay.
Alright.
So, what do we do now then? How do we continue?
Well, I know, probably expecting some grand fight or some big hubbub of fighting somebody about this or finding out, the evil sat in this room, but honestly, it's walking into the next room is all it is. So I will say, before you enter the next room, if you all have something to say to one another, say it now. If you have any questions to ask it now.
what incentive do we have to believe you? You just appear one day and tell us everything without anything else?
You walk up and place his hand on your shoulder, Azadeus. It's because I can trust you.
Oh, what did Azazea say? His mic is really bad right now.
No, I could hear him perfectly fine.
It's
Mhm,
really
so-
muffled.
He basically said, "Why do we trust you?"
Okay.
So, as a thought in this
Real quickly,
world,
let me answer back to Azadeus. Again, with his hand on your shoulder, I can't give you any more than the information I give you. I know each of you more than you realize, Sylvian, and that's why I trust you to do what I need you to do.
Just confused, like, who is this?
Because the Sylbian.
As he says this, it resonates within you, Azadeus, and it's familiar.
It's at this point that I'm going to transform.
uh-oh.
I turn around and go to Leto. Can I cast Primal Savagery even though I don't have it prepared? Just for the I want to punch Leto on the shoulder,
Huh.
like really hard.
Why? Poor Letho. By the
know-
way, he called you Silvio. By the way, Letho, let me punch you. What?
Just turn
I'll
into a bear or something.
double check.
So this is then the end of the road for this version of us, in a sense.
In a sense, yes. Though, don't see this as a death. You're not dying. Your memories here, every action, like I said, every action you've done, all the items you collected, everything goes towards what I can give you in this next world. And yes, you can, Azadeus, go right ahead. The Index will walk up to you, Nithlith, and reach out towards Glacy. In fact, Nithlith, this one will be coming with you, and I will designate you as Alpha.
Huh.
Hmm.
I reach into my bag, just grab one of those vials of dragon blood, and pulled up, take the ring that I had, pour it on my hands, and just try to focus and imbue some of my memories into it. Just as much as I can, just like, well, let's see if it survives the trip. And then I hand it to Glacy.
You're handing the dragon's blood?
I try grab some dragon's blood to try to redo some runes on the ring to engrave some
Oh.
of my memories into it, and then hand it to Glacy. She's coming
Don't
along.
worry. You won't need to worry. Your memories will transfer with you. The memories of this life.
Oh.
There are others that are with you. Well, particularly 2 of them that have more than just their own memory. But it's not like you're going to be losing everything. Just
Most of
the
it.
just the physical form of yourself.
Okay.
And now I ask,
So, what does the crystal in the other room does?
No. Yeah, that one is imbued with my magic. And probably the best idea that you didn't touch it.
Oh.
Right? What does it do if I touched it?
I control the vibration of every single atom.
Oh!
So, if you had touched that, it would have started degrading you.
Oh, I see.
With other words, go touch it.
I grab 2 vials of Dragon's Blood and I say, "Here, Drax, bottoms up," and take the shot.
What?
I toss you a vial of the Dragon's Blood. I'm like, I know you like to drink blood. Bottoms up.
I look at you.
It's the worst that can happen at this point.
I look at you, and Nithlith, even if you don't roll an insight check, you can perceive that the closer you are to me right now, the quicker I'm gonna behead you.
Hostile.
You feel, you know, when there's that tension that someone just looks at you and you have like that physical tension that you don't like, and that's what I am.
Without even looking, he's going to raise his left hand towards Drax. And Drax, you are underneath the calm emotion spell.
I fucking knew it.
The what? The calm
The
emotions?
calm emotions.
I'm gonna grab the vial.
What's
I'm
that?
Well, whatever you gave me, the
Dragon's blood.
I'm gonna ask to the index.
You said my wife will disappear from this reality. So my choice is not to come.
And as I say that, I will chug down the blood. Glop, 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 glop.
Well,
what
friend.
happened?
Real quickly for you, as you're drinking down the dragon's blood, the rest of you see as the blue-green tinted crystal that sits in his chest cavity, makes up his horns, the axe hand, begins to turn a crimson red.
Oh.
What happened now?
You turn into the red roses.
No!
Oh, wow. Because of Dragon's Blood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. I will say now they were points of concentrated dragon soul and dragon blood.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so cool.
Okay. And I'm looking at the index, I'm like,
I need to find my wife. I want to spend the last moment of this existence with her. That's all I care for.
As he kind of sighs and shakes his head. I'm sorry, friend. It's pretty much instantaneous as after you leave this place. I make time work differently here. And unfortunately, your clock has come to an end. You could choose to stay here and let it all end that way, but that is your choice.
So you're telling me that either I go forward with these people, or I die here.
Correct?
I walk back here and I'm like,
Fine, I'll go forward. I just want to remember everything, though.
You will. You will hold every memory of your wife and your life before.
And if you
Do
don't
not worry about
move on-
that.
Actually, I would like to hold the memories of her.
Ha!
He will walk up to you, Drax. He will levitate up and put his hand on your palm. Or he'll put his hand in the center of your forehead. And you feel a rush of thought and memory going through your mind. Every second you can picture perfectly see with your wife as you went through it. And as he lets go, it doesn't matter what, you're able to perfectly remember your wife's face, her cooking, her emotions, everything about her. You can perfectly remember it.
in my background, technically, I was the cook, but okay.
This is like, you can go into your own mind palace and almost be with her in a sense.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
perfect it is. There you go. It's the least I can do.
So
Well,
I also have a question. It might be a little bit meta, but I'm very curious. So there we go. You know, by the way, do you know the guy Sven? Where did he go? I'm actually curious. What happened to him?
Sven. Well, I'll tell you since you asked. Sven is also a fragment of us.
Of course he is. Fucking figured. He seemed
He-
too cooped up.
Oh.
He himself is freedom.
Freedom or insanity?
Freedom. Oh. I mean,
One and the
we had a good
same,
trio,
son.
so
Wait, what about the little guy?
it definitely had a good night with him. So.
And you're thinking of the wrong
Unfortunately, Axelis is not traveling along with this.
Also about the magic shop, the dude's in there. Something feels off with those as well.
Wait. I think you're both talking about a different Sven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Different Sven.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dragon is talking about the homeless guy, I think.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
he
that
said
was Slevin.
Oh,
Slevin.
Slevin. Oh, my bad, Slevin. Well, wait,
And
what
I
was
was-
Sven then?
The magic shop.
Magic
The
shop.
wizard guy. Yeah.
Ah. Also good
So
to
what
know.
about the little guy in there?
No, unfortunately, Axelis will not be passing along.
No, because he
Then
seemed
I
like
will...
he...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Let me state this also very clearly. This is where it's going to start getting a little weird because I'm going to be passing back and forth between game meta and in lore stuff. So, in Noxeros, there are only two things. Well, living things. Humans and synthetics. There are no elves, there are no dwarves, there are no demons. Well, looks over at Drax, not in your sense.
But I love my elfin form.
I know. And it is something that I have had to come to terms with on setting away. But yes, in the new setting, there is only human and synthetic.
Oh.
I know I hate to do that, but I had to do it in order for the lore to make sense, unfortunately.
Really? Okay.
Aww.
Yes.
What's a synthetic?
Well, too
Yeah,
bad.
exactly. Drax will ask
Nocturnal.
that question.
They're Warforged, automaton. They can look as robot or nearly as human
Yeah, so
as you
we're
need
doing
them to.
Pathfinder next, right? So it would be things like androids or puppets.
Oh, we're doing Pathfinder next? Nice.
Yeah,
How about
that's
humans?
what-
How about humans with
That-
long ears?
humans. But this is where again I can actually talk about a few of these things. Yeah, this is essentially my way of having the ability to transfer you guys to the new world as best as I can. Like I said, all your items, some of your abilities, and the things you have done along the way will affect what you start with in this next world.
Okay.
So,
So it's
this
just
list- here, real quick, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say like Jopin, Glacier is gonna be your new familiar, which familiars are extremely hard to come by in this new world.
Mime familiar. Okay.
Toke will also be coming with you, don't worry,
Yeah.
But-
Oh yes.
in probably a very different form.
Fair enough.
Familiars will go back to. I had fun letting people use them as combat things, but they'll go back to more of their support roles, like familiars are actually supposed to be.
Okay. Fair
Yeah, I mean
enough.
Pathfinder
Yeah.
familiar roles are more familiar roles.
Exactly. They
I was,
basically, when I was creating all this, again, like I said from the very beginning, all of this was testing. This is where I was trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go with things. And then in the middle of making this is when the whole D&D debacle happened. And that
Yeah.
really made me step back and think about what I was doing and in the direction I was going. And I realized I didn't want to make a typical D&D world or typical tabletop world. It's, medieval fantasy, stuff like that. So I really thought back, and I took probably a good 2 months straight of just thinking what direction I want to go.
Yeah.
And it kind of came to me, the world you're going to is literally my reoccurring nightmare.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
But just humans, because I'm thinking about Pathfinder too. Just humans and constructs for their ancestries. But for like heritages, stuff like changeling, vampirs, all gone.
That stuff I'm gonna have to figure out. I haven't gotten that far. Like I said, I want to finish these campaigns before I really
fair.
deep dive into all of that. So I've got some of the basic world written out at this point, but this time I have a physical book that I'm writing on. I'm writing an actual tabletop book for this.
Okay.
As I said this a little bit to the other two, or to Drake and Chopin when they were here before session, but I'm going full production, streaming, recording. I'm getting overlays made. I'm getting custom assets. Every character will have custom art, and a lot of the NPCs will have custom art. I'm even going to be doing a video series that's essentially going to explain. It's more of like an audio book through one of these characters in the New World's eyes. That's going to kind of help explain the world. His name will be Cypher, and here I'll even post the most updated picture
Whose name?
I have of him. Cypher.
Yeah, who's that?
He's the character who's essentially, really, there's one human outpost or safe place that people live in this city. Besides, there are a few places where quote unquote bandits or the thugs live. There's also a place that's kind of the cultists. But where is it? There it is.
Also, I just found the only background we're probably allowed to have in Pathfinder.
Again, I'll probably work something out and figure some things out.
Look the one I just put in chat.
I know. That's what I said. That's why I didn't want to start on any of this or work hard on any of that stuff until I got your guys' stuff done, so I could focus on you and have to worry less about learning Pathfinder and figuring out what I can do, what I can't do. So things are still subject to change. It might become more than human and synthetic, but for right now, that's how it is.
Yeah. That's fine.
But yeah, so essentially, that's what's happening. I did have some big grand boss fight, but it would have led you in a direction that wouldn't have led into being able to take these characters to the next place or pretty much get any benefits from what you're doing here. So as playtesters, the benefits you're getting are again items, actions, everything like that, and you will also all be starting at level 6.
Okay.
When we start Pathfinder.
Oh.
All right, that's cool.
That's going to be very difficult.
So, and again, that's why I'm going to take my time figuring all this out, getting everything done and properly set up before I start running the first campaign next. So a lot of work has to go into this. I just wanted to get everybody done, and I wanted to follow through with my promise of it. Some of you have played with me before, and I unfortunately had to cancel, and I had never wanted to do that
That was
again.
so heartbroken.
I felt so bad and so horrible about doing that. That's why I don't care how many times you guys canceled, whatever. I was like, I'm going to go forward and I'm going to finish this for you guys.
I really appreciate it, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Very much.
So I'm so happy I got it through with you guys.
Wouldn't it be better if we started
Yeah, it was
level
cool.
1 in Pathfinder for everyone to get to know the mechanics of that?
by the time I get around to you guys, I should have a pretty good grasp on Pathfinder because I'm going to be starting with
Nice.
one of my other groups who they're my longest running group. I'm super comfortable with them. They're super knowledgeable, and we all work together really well on teaching each other stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be working with them a lot, really figuring things out. And
I
then
could
by the time I get
always myself see if we can run a Pathfinder one shot for level 3, so I have some idea of what
Yeah,
happens.
and
Sure.
and now that I'm done with you guys are more than happy if you want to I'm helping Eve in one of her campaigns. I'm playing in a mini campaign as well, and we just got done with another friend's one shot who was playing in
Oh,
their party.
if you
so-
want to, you can
Mm.
play with mine here and then for like an NPC or like whatever you want.
For
Yeah.
right now, I'm doing those campaigns, and then again, I still have to finish my
And
other
not
party.
really like a
who-
whole campaign, just
They're going to
here
be
and then.
playing in maybe an hour and 15 minutes because they moved their games from Friday to Saturday.
Oh,
Because I
Mm.
thought I was going to
Oh,
be able to get
okay.
your guys' done before I switched them over, and then that didn't happen. So
Oh,
Well, luckily we were able to play today, so
yeah, so
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
finish up
exactly.
today, and then I have to go and set up here in just a minute to go get ready for them. But in a kind of a good bad, one of my buddies, his boss, scheduled him later than he wanted, so he's going to be late to the session. So I've got a little bit of time. I'm not too worried about that.
By the way, where did you got all the inspiration from? Like example, like the Index, Awakening, and everything.
You know how I said in character that we're all kind of connected?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how my brain actually feels.
Okay,
I don't know how my brain is wired, but I'm a world builder. I can world build in my sleep, literally. I lucid dream, and I'm able to think of these places. Most of the time, it all goes great. I can make some crazy battlefield, and I can be some dude who fights off that, and that becomes one of my
you succeed to
characters.
lucid dream, man. Please teach me.
It's
mean-
always been natural to me, so I don't know. But
yeah.
the few times where things go really awry and I lose control is the place you're going to.
Okay. I mean, I saw it with a couple of my trips, basically, and I'm able to somewhat access it, but then I'll also be able to just let it go. So I'm glad that most of the time I can choose to really go into it or not.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm really, like I said, I'm really working towards trying to make a lot happen with this next one. Like, I'm physically writing a book, and I want to actually publish that book. I'm going to do the audio series, and then on top of that, if people enjoy that enough, I want to turn that into an actual book. I'm going to do recordings, get overlays with custom art, all the 9 yards for that. So the next probably 6 months to a year of my life is going to be a lot of money and a lot of time and work.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm very excited to be another playtest again in your next campaign. Oh yeah, which
in the
software are we
next
gonna
one-
use?
You are no longer playtesters. You'll be full actual. This again. In the next one, it's no more playing around, no more testing. You're in the real fucking deal.
Beta testers?
Most of the time, no. This isn't
Okay.
beta testing. Like I said, this is the real deal. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to publish the book for this. I'm
Okay.
going to be actually doing a lot of work to go through. And as far as programs, that's one that's even still up in the air. So once I get done with map tools, I can fuck around with other programs because I don't want to go and mess with another program while I'm already using map tools. And
if
try and
you're
have that
dead set
fusion.
on Pathfinder, you really want to just take Foundry.
Yeah. I
Like
also
there
played
is
Pathfinder
nothing
Foundry.
better.
It's so convenient. The number crunching, everything.
Here's the
It's
thing:
really
is
nice.
Map Tools is a framework program.
Yeah.
And Map Tools was originally created for Pathfinder. All the stuff you see here is this is a side plugin for Map Tools that
Okay.
somebody made for 5e. So I'm gonna go look at a few of those the like side plugins for Pathfinder and see how those work. And then I'll look at Foundry. I have a few others on the list. So
You know what's so fun about Foundry? Like these effects that you see here and the walk over there and all of that. In Foundry, you can literally just light it up, and these effects they make a sound of it and everything. It's customizable into the detail, and immersion-wise, it's absolutely amazing what you can do with Foundry.
yeah, like I said, that all comes when I just have to get the last party done, and then I can actually earnestly start work and stuff like that. So
Fair enough. Then I will look forward to your next campaign, because you're one of my favorite DMs. So
all right, with that, I gotta bounce out. I gotta go prepare for the next party's
Alrighty.
campaign because they're supposed to start at 2. Thankfully, they're starting late at 3, so I've got an hour to set up for them.
nice.
Alrighty.
Let me
Alright.
save
nice
all
session.
this.
Well, thank you for the.
Oh yeah, so you have about an
the
hour,
adventure.
maybe 2.
What was that,
Alright.
Sylvie?
Thanks for the adventure.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problems. I can't
Yeah.
wait to get you guys in again. Again, thank you all for playtesting this all for me and figuring
Oh yeah.
all of this out and helping me, because when I'm just sitting and I'm not running games, I don't have the motivation as much to work on stuff. But now that I have the framework and everything like that, and I'm still going to be helping in friends campaigns and stuff like that once I'm done with this, so I can still have a little bit, but it helps push me in the direction I needed. So
Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Amazing.
with that, I'm going to bounce on out of here after I kill the music
Bye
bot real
bye.
quick.
Alright.
Alrighty. Bye bye, Efren. It's been really nice. I can't wait for the next time that we play
Yeah.
for the next campaign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will let you all know when if you all pay attention to the server, once this party is done, you're going to see big changes happen. So,
Alrighty.
alright,
Bye bye.
have a good one.
Yeah,
Have a good
same
one,
to you.
mate.
You too.
Well, that's
What an ending.
Right?
yeah.
I'm so
Dragon,
sad
does it,
this
Wait.
campaign
does it
finished.
does it sound like I'm what's the word?
Muffled.
Not muffled. Like the S. Is it the S?
The S, what?
What? What else? What are you talking about?
I forgot the word in English. Hold on.
Let me just say you were last time your mic was okay, and now your mic is now like pretty bad, or maybe like a very distant away from your mic. Can also be.
You basically sound like a 1972 podcast.
Exactly.
Bruh.
Well, yeah, that's the end of the campaign. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't
So
know what
unfortunate.
happened.
So unfortunate.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Drax survived somehow.
I survived.
It was a
Right?
question what was gonna happen today, so
because you were
yeah.
saying that you're going went after Niflif because Niflif downed you.
Yeah, that he did say that last session, yeah.
I mean, you could certainly fucking try.
hmm
I can almost
And he would've
guarantee you would not survive.
Another
you-
fireball, and be like,
Not just fireball. If you attack Nithlis, oh yeah, hellish rebuke.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He would have been gone.
Like, and then my turn, Misty step away and just fly up. Not the smartest idea to attack a wizard. But yeah, next
I'm-
campaign we're not allowed to choose our races.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see
we
what
are.
happens.
Too bad,
You can-
Nocturnal. I know you hate humans. You're probably gonna
Yeah, I'm
cyborg.
not
right?
gonna be human, I'm gonna be a construct. I don't wanna
Yeah,
play as human.
cyborg. Well, what
Oh,
do you
to
have
be fair,
against humans?
Humans are better in Pathfinder.
What about a construct
I
that was
don't-
human? Ooh.
Like, I don't care about good or not good. It's just from principle, I don't like playing a human in D&D campaigns and stuff like that.
Why?
Oh, for principle, because it's a
Yeah.
human. A human is not fantasy.
Like,
That's more it.
For me, it's easier to separate myself from a character if it's not human.
Oh,
yeah. For me, it works better that way.
You want to go inside the fantasy
s-
world, and the
So yeah,
human doesn't do it for
we're
you.
basically gonna
Okay.
be fucking Because there's 4 options we have if we do Pathfinder for races, I think.
And they are?
Human,
Mhm.
android, I think. Yeah, it's gonna.
We can be
Android is,
phones?
no, an android is like a human with with construct features. Automaton.
Mhm.
I gotta check if there's anything else in that.
One of the
I know there is one more. A puppet.
Mhm.
Not puppets, but Poppet.
Mhm.
T.
What?
Puppet.
Puppet. What is that?
It's like a puppet.
Alright.
I think
So with no
that
screen?
is. I'm gonna check if there's more, but I think that's the 4 races we have.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the 4.
Human with long ears.
So it like these are the 4 races that fit the criteria.
I see.
A deformed human.
And out of those, 3 are rare.
What? I'm guessing human is not one of them.
No.
Of course, humans are rare.
Yeah, definitely.
That is
But
Like
then
it
when
also depends on his kind of world. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, what type of fucking because there's heritages for Pathfinder. What the fuck is gonna happen there?
New world.
yeah, we'll see in like 6 to 12 months, maybe.
Yeah,
In 7 years.
to be continued.
7 years.
It's gonna be really interesting because we're gonna find our group, like our party members, which is us, in different bodies,
Yeah,
but with
We
the
might.
same memories.
We might,
Yeah.
yeah.